All right. This is your host, Mike, your boy. I guess I can say your boy. Your friend, Mike. Your friend in the neighborhood, Angerhauser. Mike Angerhauser, aka Mike Anger. Yeah, no pizza today. Just feeling, just doing a little stream. You know, I didn't realize through all this social distancing stuff that I wouldn't be able to stream as much as I have been. I have been very busy with trivial things. Yet, you think you're gonna be stuck inside all day long, but guess what? That doesn't happen. You end up doing, producing lots. When I say come together, I mean, there are so many creative people in this community, in this, the community I'm in. I don't know. I guess you can call it Comicscape. I guess. I mean, it's mutated and changed and became, a different thing. But I am not upset about it. Hey, Crystal McGee, one of my favorite people. Nothing much, Crystal. I'm just sitting here, trying to inspire people to, collab. Yeah. And Fatty, happy 420. It's April 20th. It's a day that people who use cannabis celebrate by using cannabis. Basically, every day is 420 for some of those who are into it. Yeah. So, you know what? If you want to get baked, get baked. I ain't stopping you. I'm not the police anymore. But all differences aside, we are a creative force to be reckoned with. There's a lot of talented people out there, and there's a lot of people that have went and not. When I speak of talent, I'm talking about people like Crystal McGee, whose book, The Good Night, looks absolutely amazing. I haven't gotten it yet, but I have faith in this girl. She's one of the. Hold on. I was just getting a pen. Nothing to worry. There's a lull in the stream. I was just getting a pen. I have faith in her. So I think that she's going to deliver a book on time, and it's going to be a good book. It's going to be a beast. Just from the previews alone and the artwork and the updates, I mean, it looks really, really, really good, and it makes me want to quit art. and do something else. Become a security guard at a high school or something. Hold on one second. If there's a bit of a lull in the stream, I'm just bouncing around, getting different mediums to use. So, you're welcome, Crystal. And I mean, straight up, I'm serious. The book looks really good. The style is different, and it's not your streamlined, perfectly drawn, pretty colors, like comic book, like people in tights, yeah, that's a pain. That's one, as a person who has crowdfunded 2 campaigns successfully. The first one being a little late. I don't know if you know, I had brain surgery. And the second one, actually, I had 3 campaigns. One that I did pretty good on, Black Forest, and I had a re-release Black Forest, and some people bought it. A lot of people didn't. But I still sent it to the customers that bought it. I don't care who you are. If I hate your guts, if I think you're a piece of shit, I mean, if we had a falling out and there was a drama, I still gave you the comic, even though all the money got refunded the second time around. Because guess what? I don't know why Indiegogo said that something went wrong with my tax slip, my finances slip. So Indiegogo is an asshole, just slightly a bit. Hello, nobody. What's shaking, bacon? What's up, baby? So yeah, and I had a third campaign which was successful. It just hit the mark, and I had that book got to its backers 2 months early. 2 months early, not 2 years late. 2 months early. So yeah, but I knew what I was up against, and the hardest part is just the printing process. But now, since there's this thing going on. I don't know if you know that everybody's stuck inside, myself included. We got to keep ourselves busy. But I thought I'd be streaming every day, doing like these epic long streams. But guess what? I am falling short. I have not been streaming as much, and it shows in the numbers and the views, etc., etc. And it's I'm guilty of it's my own fault. I just have gotten busy with other things. I find myself doing other things like reading books with words. I fostered a dog. I fostered a puppy. I mean, he is a beautiful little majestic beast. My little Rex. I never did this before, but I got engaged to a girl, and her name is Karen, and she's not a racial. It's not a racial slur. She's not a white bitch. She's in fact she's the only human sunbeam that I've ever met in real life. She's a really, really good person. Just because her name is Karen doesn't mean she's a Karen, right, Karen? See, she's not even listening to me. She's learned the art. She's mastered the art of ignoring your spouse. It's like we're married already. Oh my God. And it seems like if this Wu flu fever, this all this pandemic shit doesn't stop, I'm not getting married this year. It's probably gonna have to be next year. It's gonna be 2021, not 2020. I don't care about personal information like my dog's name is Lola. That's not the dog I fostered. This is the one that lives here. It's the one that's with me every day. And she bombs my streams every day. And to be honest, I miss like my mom coming to the steps and saying, Mike, do you want to go get a cup of coffee? Because no one goes anywhere. It sucks. Look, and let me cut to the chase, because I'm going off on on tangents about nothing. Um, but still working anyway. Yeah. Nobody. Listen. I know it's a play on words. I keep on calling you a nobody, and you have Jesus as an avatar. It's a little weird, but it gets me. It catches my interest. We need to come back together. We need to just put differences aside if you can. I've forgiven people over internet drama. Internet drama will lead you to being physically ill. I know. Believe me, I know. Um, internet drama is the people that are trolling are people sitting in their basement with their Magic the Gathering cards, and their bag of Cheetos and their Xboxes, and they're just sitting there and just sucking up time on the internet and just being mean. The troll's gonna troll. This pandemic thing is like it's like Christmas to them. They're not going to change how they are. So if you're a dick and you're a troll, you will continue to be that way. You cannot help yourself. It's almost like getting an itch or a fever. I mean, it's like if hopefully nobody gets fevers. It's like troll's gonna troll, man. I'm not saying anybody in particular. I'm saying that they're out there, and they're going to continue to stay in the basement, and just stir the pot. That's what they like to do. Hold on one second, guys. Well, okay. Listen, there's a whole. Hold on one second. You know that. Yeah, listen. I don't know if YouTube since 2008 you hate trolls. I don't like them either. I that's not how I roll. I try to be like not kind. Uh, I know that being nice is probably my is one of the biggest faults I have is being kind to people and trusting the wrong people. I have trusted the wrong people and affiliated with certain factions of people that have caused a lot of drama. I don't like the drama, Mikey no likey. So yeah, I'm gonna do me, and that's it. So there are I don't know if there's not I don't have a lot of subs, so maybe you can retweet, throw it out there, throw it into the universe, as they say in The Secret. Yes, I've been reading books, and just let them know that I'm back. I'm rebranded. I had over 350 subs. I'm down to 36. I don't know if I'm blacklisted by a certain group of people, or hopefully not, because I did nothing wrong besides speak my mind, and that's it. Yeah. So, um, blacklisted or not, I don't know. No one's going to tell you if you're blacklisted because they're not talking to you. So all I want to do is just make art, comics. Hello, Sadie. Hello. One of my favorite peeps. That's just some guy texting. Understand by the way. Oh, thank you, nobody. Um, yeah. So this is the past. The past is the past. And we have to move forward with our my dog. Like if you're creative, I like a lot of these posts, but about I'm sorry about the barking. I'm sorry about the barking. Just give me a second. Okay. All right. So, I wish everybody just put the differences aside and you hold on one second, Sadie. Okay, I'm sorry about that. So again, I'm getting back to what I was going to say that there's a lot of us that are creative, and we should all just kind of like maybe pool our talents together and make something big. And stop bickering over bullshit and make something nice. If just create something. I don't know if it'd be like collaborative thing. I was gonna do a storyline. I mean, like a comic strip about. And I really don't have much to say. I was gonna do a comic strip about like first responders and essential workers, but then I asked all my cop friends to send me pictures of them doing their work while the COVID virus is in town, and I get nothing. I got I got a whole bunch of like shtick from them. Sorry about that. Barking, bark, bark. And little Sunny Cat. So yeah, I think maybe this is just a call out to all the people in Comicsgate. Yeah, if you're in, I don't even care where you are. If you're creative, just post. How about post something positive? Post some artwork. That's nice. Do that. I'm doing it right now. To give me 6 characters to make fan art of. With the 6 boxes with the names underneath it. I've been doing that every day. And I've been doing, little fan art here and there, and working on Black Forest too, tirelessly. Like really, really, really. I'm in the trenches with that book. I probably have no, 16 pages done. It's including inside cover and back cover and back inside cover. So it's a lot. There's a lot going on over here in the House of Anger. I've been busy. Yeah. So, um, why don't we, instead of distancing, doing distancing like via social media, why don't we come together via social media? Post it on Twitter, post it on Facebook, Instagram, DeviantArt. I have it all, dude. Just tag me in it, Facebook, and I will continue to spread the trend because there's so many creative people in this I wouldn't call it an organization, just this movement, and I don't see anybody like really helping each other out. All I see is dissension. Hey Brian,
Hey,
how you doing, pal?
hey, Mike, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Just chilling. You know, how's everything with you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just waiting about 7:30, 8 o'clock. Our friend Drew. He launched a website called sickestofall.com, and I wrote a couple.
Sick of us all.
No,
I thought.
sickestofall.com.
Oh, okay, because there's a
A-
band called Sick of It All.
and
Mm.
and s- and so tonight's going to be like a streaming launch party, official launch, even though there's articles up on there now. So I'm gonna.
Is
So I was
it?
like, go on.
I'm sorry. And what was the name of the site again?
Sickestofall.com.
Is it comics? Is it pop culture, or is it everything?
Yes, everything. Yeah. I wrote a couple of articles. I wrote one uh, last week on the Federal Reserve. Wrote
Fed-
one. Well, wrote one the other day about what was it about? Shoot.
You know what? You should get like a creepy little book. Maybe they do some conspiracy shit. Maybe you know. I don't know. Just throwing it out there. So
Yeah, I'll ask Drew about that. But
yeah, but Drew is it's Drew's site, not anybody else's. So
yeah. It's
I like
this
the.
it's the
Are you
yeah.
getting paid?
What's that?
Are you getting paid to do it, or are you just
No. He's like
no?
he reached out to me, said, "Hey, I'm doing this passion project. I like your insight on some different things that not a lot of people are comfortable diving into."
And what you were doing? Talking about the Fed and what else?
Well, today we just did an article on TikTok.
Oh, don't get me started.
About TikTok.
Don't get me
Um,
started.
and what was it I did the other day?
TikTok is like it's poisoning the minds of children,
Yeah,
and it's utter degeneracy.
it, it is also heavily monitored by the Communist Party.
Oh yeah, the Red Horse.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're monitoring it. Really?
Well, yeah, because their parent company is in Beijing, and according to Chinese law, everything everything done in Beijing, everything done in China has to be reported. That's by their CAC, which is the Cyberspace Administration of China. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I did. I did the censoring of coronavirus.
Oh, on TikTok.
Yeah. No. Not on TikTok. That was I was talking about the article I did the other day. It was on WeChat and YY and a few other things. But no, today I did one on.
Magwai, not for sale.
No, YY is China's version of YouTube. Just
No,
like
I'm saying Magwai, not for sale.
Mogwai. You got Mogwai?
Uh huh.
Yeah, that was
Smokeless
funny.
ashtray.
But yeah, um, so he reached out to me and a few other people, said, this is a passion project. We talk everything from from comics to wrestling to sci-fi to just about everything really. And
But
and then even some of the stuff that we're not supposed to talk about, like coronavirus and the Federal Reserve and social media apps that have direct ties to Beijing.
well, so you're not allowed to talk about it, huh?
Oh, no, like how we're not supposed to talk about it,
Yes.
that kind of a thing.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, I'm the guy that gets to talk about the things that we're not supposed to talk about.
Well, that's fine.
No, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
That's good though. I mean, at least you're writing and you getting your your feet wet, getting in there and doing some articles.
Yeah, and I never thought of myself as someone to just sit down and write articles. Never felt like one to do that. But
I also never thought of myself as a guy that writes and draws comics either. So I mean these things happen. So but,
maybe I should do something with my avatar. Put like a little piece of paper right there on the strap of that hat that says press.
Yeah. You like what's his name? Olsen.
Jimmy Olsen. Oh God,
You like Jimmy Olsen. Yeah.
no. Oh gosh, compare me to Jimmy Olsen.
I'm kidding. Well, as soon as you say a guy with a press thing, I think of Jimmy Olsen.
I thought about Clark Kent in the 40s. You know how he always had that hat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The hat. It's totally fitting. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, I think we got a lot of listen, Brian, between you and I, we got a whole bunch of like talented people on here. We just have to pool our talents and stop the infighting and make something beautiful.
I agree.
You agree?
Yeah, yeah. I don't like it when people it's like over what? I mean, I mean,
I don't even know anymore.
yeah. I mean, it's like okay, you know what? People are gonna defend their friends. That's just what's gonna happen. Whatever, like it or not, that's exactly what's gonna happen. Not getting into detail, but
I understand. Well,
that's
I've yeah, I've defended friends and wound up, in trouble. I'm not in trouble. Hey, how you doing, Sadie?
Hi.
hey,
Hi, Brian.
hey, Sadie, how you
How you
doing?
feeling?
I'm fine. How are you?
How you feeling?
Hey, Mike.
What's going on? Hello?
I'm actually feeling fine.
You okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah, everything is echoing though.
You have a
Yeah.
headset or earbuds?
Do you
Yeah,
have
hold on.
do you have your
Wait.
YouTube on
Can you
and
hear
StreamYards at the same time?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
I can hear you
Yeah,
loud and
yeah,
clear.
yeah. We can hear you.
Oh, okay. I had my headset on. I got a new laptop and something is weird.
I don't
It's
know.
going. I'm gonna sign
I-
out for a second
Okay.
because everything is
You have the
yeah.
dog barking.
I'll be right back in.
Okay. Is she out? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Stop it.
You have echo still?
Oh, she's out now.
But she was still. She's like, I'm gonna drop out, and then she was still there. And I'm like, oh, she's back. Oh, okay, or not. But that's pretty cool that you're writing and everything.
Oh yeah, I mean, and I mean at this point, it's like, what else am I gonna do?
Yeah, word. I hear you, man. I know you're I know you put food on the table through like events with mass gatherings of people.
Yep.
And that's not happening.
No, and it's not going to happen for a while because they talk about 3 phases, and that's phase 3, and that's the last thing to happen.
You talk about the MCU. You're talking about coronavirus.
No. I'm talking about the 3-phase plan to open up
I'm
America.
kidding. That was
sorry.
A pathetic attempt at joking. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But and speaking of people getting along or whatever, I'm not going to name any names, but when I see YouTubers talk about how such and such is halting production and this, that, and the other thing, it's like even though the movie might suck, the TV show might suck, you know what it does? It puts people to work. Doesn't mean you have to buy it. Doesn't mean you have to go see it. But you see, if a company puts forth the money to shoot the film or do whatever, and then they set a release date, that means it's in the can. That means everybody's gotten paid for it. And so when you sit there and you say, well, this sucks, so So hooray that it's not being made. It's like, well, yeah, but if it was scheduled to get made, that's a lot of work that and hours people had lost. And I'm talking
Yeah.
about your audio engineers, your
Well,
your camera guys, your boom
even like
operators.
the craft food truck. I mean, everything.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
like even even like the food guy. Like there's a lot that goes into it.
Oh yeah, a lot that goes into it. I mean, again, it, you're completely free to not go see the movie or film or TV show.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Sadie.
Hi.
Sadiche.
Hello. Hey.
Hi.
Gosh dang it, no. Hi.
Are you okay?
Hello.
Hello, we could hear you.
Yeah, I'm here. Okay. I was like, gosh dang it, not again. Because
Dang
I'm
it.
on my computer now. I was like, this should be working. Not again.
It should be working better.
Yes.
That's good to know.
Yes. Okay.
But Brian,
Mhm.
Sorry to interrupt.
you talking about people talking about Star Trek?
I'm talking about
Ooh.
is that one of the ones that got canceled?
I think Star Trek. It's yeah. I'm not a Trekkie. I know Trekkies absolutely despise it.
I like Star Trek.
It could be maybe Picard or the one where they have the female Spock.
I'm talking about the ones that have halted production in the middle of production, and that's gotten scrapped.
I got you. I think
Yeah.
that stuff. Okay. Oh, it got canceled. Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
understand how you feel because you're in that business.
Which one are you speaking of, Brian?
I'm in the live events business. I also did my share of doing things like recording and whatnot, but the field that I work in, I don't want to say it's dead, but it's basically been suppressed and it's not going to be coming back for a while, and it's certainly not going to be coming back on the scale it was.
Okay.
And so basically
listen. I'm looking at a list right now. Mission Impossible 7.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Fast and the Furious 9. I don't know. Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Gone.
What?
Antlers, the horror film starring Kerry Russell. Minions, The Rise of Gru, delayed. Peter Rabbit, Ghostbusters Afterlife is going to go till July 2020. He's going to March 2021.
Yeah, and again, I'm not talking about movies that are in the can. I'm talking about movies that have just been halted on production.
Right.
Like Peter Rabbit. Peter Rabbit 2 was set to release on Easter weekend. I mean, it's in the can.
Yeah, I've heard about that one.
It's in the can. That means everybody's gotten paid that needs to get paid.
It's just, well, I mean, everything got halted now, because of the coronavirus. That's just horrible.
It was weird seeing Trolls 2 at home. And
right?
Did you see it too?
Yeah, I did too with Michael. Yeah, I did too.
Paid $20, and then you go on Facebook and see people bitching.
Right.
Like, oh, it's $20. I'm like, fuck you. The popcorn costs $20.
Right. You're gonna go in and spend more than that on whatever you at the counter. You will. Stop it.
What happened?
No, I said I was agreeing. You're gonna go at the counter and spend more than that. So.
Yeah, I mean, you go to the concessions and spend $20 on a tub of popcorn that'll last you till probably June, and
yes.
And then they're like, okay, here's your soda. And then you pee 3 times during the movie. That's what always happens to me. I swear, if I get a soda at the movies,
I never get those.
I missed probably 15 minutes of Sonic the Hedgehog because I had to pee so many times. Yeah. But It sucks. I
No.
mean, there's a lot of people involved
Yeah.
with those movies. Yeah, you mean
Mhm.
the actresses and actors are dicks.
Mhm.
Sometimes people in Hollywood they think they know everything. They think
Oh
they
yeah, the Imagine thing. You think it's
but there's more
That
to how
that
more to
that
it
is that
than
is the one thing I am happy to see is just that no, not happy to see, but makes me laugh is these
I was
celebrities
about to say it.
complaining
Madonna
that
in her bathtub. Madonna in her bathtub is my favorite.
That was funny. That
they're
was freaky
That,
though.
that
It made
reminds
me
me of
freaked
like
out for a minute.
they're
Marquita McCall.
complaining about being stuck at home and everything, and I'm sitting there thinking, wait a
With
minute, you live in a mansion or McMansion or penthouse. The rest of
right.
us have to live in anywhere from a
Well,
250 square foot
well,
studio
forget
apartment
I'm in a 1 bedroom apartment, and
to a three
I
bedroom.
have to have now I have 2 dogs.
right.
I have 2 children and a a Karen with me, and
Don't say a Karen. She's gonna get mad.
no, she's
What?
Karen. That's her name.
I
I'm
know,
not
but
saying it
not a
as a slur.
Karen. She's not a Karen.
No, no,
Anyway,
I didn't mean it like that.
I know. I'm kidding.
She's like, you need to
But
be nice. I heard her. She's in the background. She's like, you need to be nice.
yeah.
Oh, that's something I saw on Twitter the other day or yesterday, saying, "Oh, Mike's gone." That Karen, they say that Karen's the new N word, and I'm like, what?
How?
I don't know.
What?
Yeah, I know how.
Oh, look at her. She gave you a look.
Oh, I'm
Oh
sorry,
no.
Miss Karen. No, I didn't mean it like that, but
She was like, no, I
I'm
was
like,
kidding. I don't know
This
if she, I
little
think she was
guy
looking at
found
the
a
puppy.
family.
Oh, I know. And she's so gorgeous. He's so gorgeous. I
Look at his
wish I was
eyes.
closer. I would adopt him, but like I have 2 big dogs. And I don't think that's necessary right now.
He's gonna be
But
big.
that's
He's
so
got big paws.
cute. He's so cute.
Hi. His name is Rex, but the new family
Hey,
named
Rex.
him. They named him Finn, like Phineas and Ferb.
Oh, you named him
He's
Finn?
sitting on my lap like Dr. Claw. His cat.
Yeah, I like that. That's so cute. Hi, Karen.
Therapeutic.
Hi, Karen.
That's so
Mr. Bigglesworth,
cute.
$1 million. Ew, he's so small and
He
lame.
has to have some pit in him because he looks at like he's just so cute. Though.
Everything the light touches is our kingdom.
Looks almost like the dog I used to have.
He's so golden and so
He's
pretty.
got like those crazy hazel eyes.
I had a dog that looked like
yeah,
that.
I noticed that in the picture that you sent. Like
she was part boxer, part dachshund.
it was just so his eyes just stood out the
This
most.
little
Just
man.
his,
Yeah, he's a good dog. So he's going to a good family. That's
Brian?
We're having a Brian.
I don't know.
Don't be stop, Brian. Hold on, I have to get rid of the dog. Hold on. Not get rid of the dog, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. Put down the dog.
Hold on.
I mean, not put down the dog, but
Yeah.
every way you say it's just wrong. Oh, you know what? I think I had it. I know. I was looking at my laptop there.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Nothing. Just looking at my laptop, wondering what was going on with it. Wonder what happened to Brian. Oh, there he is. Hi.
Brian?
I accidentally hit the refresh button. It was so close to the other tab.
Yeah,
And I
I
meant to
do
click
that all
over
the
from the other
time.
I went to
tab.
the start cam button and I hit my avatar and I knocked myself out of the stream. So
Yeah, I do that all the time too. It sucks. But with Imagine though, we were talking about that. So I was watching it and watching Gal Gadot or whatever, however you pronounce it, and like she had this stupid little face of like this smile on her face, seeing Imagine, and that's not what it's about. It's about peace and whatever. But
communism.
yeah, but you know,
Yeah.
and you're not gonna sing.
I think John Lennon's head was in the right place, but then I realized it's a communist song.
Well, yeah, it was in a different time period. You know what I mean? Like it's not
we were in the middle of a freaking war.
right. And singing Imagine There's No Heaven when people are we already discussed it, but like it's just, not the right time to be with the
Imagine there's no heaven yet. If
yeah.
Brian, what are you doing? Are you going through a photo reel?
That's what I'm looking at. I'm looking
Yeah.
at all the
Collage.
pictures. I'm like, okay.
No, there's I got me again.
Well, look at you, all dapper.
I
You
got
look
my
all
old
dapper this time.
avatar, my really old one. I got Dr. Phil.
Dr. Phil, why?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
this time
I saw Dr. Phil.
when people were just DMing me their problems, and I was like, okay, I kind of feel like Dr.
I'm
Phil.
like, oh, my life
That's cute.
sucks.
That's funny.
And then I got a bush baby. That's what the animal's called, a bush baby.
Yeah.
There's Megatron.
Right.
And
I got
I just uploaded a oh, that's my man.
Christopher
Wow.
Walken.
Oh, I love Christopher Walken. He's great.
I got Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, if you do that, you're in trouble. You're never allowed to do things on
gonna
the
die.
interwebs.
We're going to Clinton you.
I need a battery fitty.
One of my favorite episodes ever. Like on that show.
And then I take you to the pay window.
Yeah.
That's the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Oh yeah.
That's him beating on Ric Flair, actually, because he would always say that in color commentary. He's like, and I remember whenever I take Ric Flair to the pay window. Like,
I met Ric Flair, and I at the elephant rides, Dumbo, I guess what's called. Whenever I was like, I don't remember how old. I was so young, I barely remember his name. I had to ask someone his name. You guys, I think his name. I don't remember. Yeah, like I met this guy with my stepmom in the Dumbo lines when I was younger. That's just a memory I had. And
I'd like to meet him and Hulk Hogan before they pass on.
Oh yeah, brother. You met his brother.
Oh, I don't know
I did.
wrestlers.
Well,
I
no,
just
I
remember
met Randy Savage, and I met Randy Savage's brother.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
I met Jerry King Lawler. I don't remember his name.
Jerry Lawler.
Yeah,
Jerry Lawler. Yeah,
because I lived in Memphis, and that's where he lived.
Honky Tonk Man.
Did you meet him at the Piggly Wiggly?
Sadie, did you meet the Honky Tonk Man?
I probably did. There's so many that came from there because wrestling came from West Memphis. Memphis, that's where it originated from. A lot of it
came from Georgia.
It came from Georgia.
No, West Memphis, Memphis, Tennessee.
It came from Georgia.
A lot of it came from like West Memphis, Tennessee, though.
Then, listen, like the main.
I don't know. I don't know anything about wrestling, so you guys are right.
Georgia, wrestling league. No.
Well, that was the biggest territory in the NWA was Georgia.
And then that's where Mr. Wrestling #2 is from.
Well,
the Crockett Promotions, which became WCW.
Well, what was the one I'm talking about in Memphis and West Memphis?
Memphis.
Yeah, because there was that's where Jerry King Lawler, whatever his name is.
Every New York Comic Con, I see him.
Really?
Probably about four or five times I've seen Jerry Lawler there, and Sergeant Slaughter.
My grandma used to babysit for his family, like Stacy and all that. And yeah. So
now
that's a good thing. Now anyway. I don't know where he is now. Where is he now? Is he here?
Jerry Lawler, I think he still does commentary for WWE.
All right. CWA.
Yeah.
Continental Wrestling Association.
Yeah, that was that. Yeah, I just came upon that too. It's Jeff Jarrett.
I guess I could be looking this up.
Ravishing Rick Rude. Probably King Kong Bundy was in there, right?
That name sounds real. The only reason I know these names is because of my stepbrother.
God, there's so many. Let's see. Tracy Smothers, Ron Bass.
Oh my gosh, I remember these names because of my stepbrother. It's so weird. Wow.
Gypsy Joe, the Great Kabuki. Hogan was part of it.
I don't remember Hogan being in Memphis. That's
Bam
one
Bam
thing
Bigelow, Big Bubba the
I remember that
name.
That's so weird. I know these names.
Yeah, because they went ahead. They became an affiliate of the AWA.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
after they were NWA affiliate from 77 to 86, and
Wow, this
then
is like a
from 86 to 89 they were an AWA affiliate.
wow, this is like a rogues gallery of epic
Yeah,
ones.
it's like
I mean, Randy Savage, Ric Flair, Rick Rude, Phil Henderson, Paul Onderhorf, whatever his name is.
Paul Orndorff,
Yeah, Paulie
Scott-
Dangerously.
Scott Hall, Scott Steiner.
No Scott Hall, no Scott Steiner.
dude.
No, right there. It says Scott
No,
Hall, Scott Steiner.
1977 wrestling.
Scott Hall, yeah,
19
and Shogun was in there. Sputnik Monroe.
I'm on my laptop because I wanted to play a YouTube.
I'm looking at it too.
19
Brad
19
Armstrong, Bobby Eaton.
Okay, I'm a woman talking about wrestling between two men, and I'm never going to get word in edgewise. This is
Go ahead.
fact.
Say you go.
I'm kidding, but like, okay, it did come from like Memphis, some of it, a lot of it, because
you know, southern East Coast.
yeah, because I'm looking up like wrestling, and it has a bunch of these. Like, I don't know,
Like
I am
Florida,
nothing to
Georgia,
do with
Tennessee.
wrestling, so. But I'm looking up these, like, it looks like from the 50s, and Jerry Lawler, and it looks
Jerry
like
Lawler.
Ric Flair, I think, too. Has a big picture of him on like, Facebook back in the day.
Jerry Lawler is the mooch. Every time I see him, he wants money for his autograph.
Yeah, he's like really bad about stuff like that. I remember him like I said, my grandmother babysat for his family and stuff like that, and they're the same as him, like just the same.
Okay, so yeah, it looks like Jerry Jarrett bought the WCCW, which was the World Class Championship Wrestling. That was the Texas one. That was the ones from the Von Erichs.
What was the one from Memphis called?
CWA.
I just had it.
AEW.
CWA.
CWA.
Yeah.
I just know wrestling from my stepbrother, so I have no idea what I'm talking about. So I'm just looking up like little things, like clips from on YouTube.
CWA.
It's so weird.
Yeah, this is hysterical. Look at all this. Hulk Hogan. Oh my God, he looks like so young.
Oh wow, yeah. Hulk Hogan to wrestle Jerry Lee Lawler in Memphis inside pro wrestling. That's crazy.
Mr. Wrestling number 2. Like Mr. Wrestling number 2 fought Iron Mike Sharp.
I have no idea who that is.
Oh wow. So at the end of USWA, that was a merger between the CWA and World Class Championship Wrestling. That was the merger between the Tennessee territory and the Texas territory.
Okay.
And so they were struggling to stay relevant during the Monday Night Wars, and Jerry Lawler had bought it for how much did he buy it for? I think he bought it for a song, just so he could have the rights to all his old stuff.
Jerry Lawler?
Wow.
Yeah.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
Yeah, like even though he was working for the WWF at the time as a color commentary, he bought the rights for USWA, United States Wrestling Association, which had all the old archive stuff of like his Tennessee territory stuff. So he was able to.
You happen to watch WrestleMania? This last one?
That's what I was.
I did not.
On.
Everybody tells me that I should watch it.
I don't have no idea what this is.
There's nobody in the crowd, but I didn't watch it, but I heard it was good. Regardless, I mean,
Memphis wrestling.
But the thing that bothers me is they still go with the old adage or the new adage, not old adage, the new adage of, oh yeah, let's do 3 or 4 different finishing moves in the same match. It's like, come on, everybody.
But I'm looking like at like old wrestling where they had bats and stuff. This is one guy, I don't know who this is in here. It's in Memphis wrestling. he's got blue jeans on and a sweatshirt on. So I don't know. He's got a bat
Oh, is it a
in the
Brooklyn
ring.
Brawler?
Huh?
The Brooklyn Brawler used to
Brooklyn
wear
Brawler.
blue jeans.
Oh, okay.
Is he wearing a Yankees cap and a
Yeah.
It's part of the Brooklyn Brawler.
Yeah.
He was like a what do they call him? A heel?
You know,
Like-
he was a lower card. He was what you call a jobber.
A jobber,
there's-
yeah.
Yeah.
A jobber.
Yeah.
Do you guys know who the Angel versus Pat Hutchinson?
No.
Pat Hutchinson, that sounds familiar. Like Angel.
With Jimmy Hart.
Oh, Jimmy Hart?
Yeah. You guys know who Jimmy Hart is, right?
Yeah, well, everybody knows
Yeah.
Jimmy Hart is. He's actually a very professionsional guy. I worked with him on one event.
Oh,
and,
yeah, he's nice.
Oh
heard
yeah,
he
no,
was.
no. Like he knows he's playing character.
Where's Mr.
And like
Fu-
in the production meeting, you're just sitting there. We're all taking orders from the production manager, and we're absorbing every word from production manager. And you know, he didn't ask no questions. He knew exactly what he had to do, and he went out there, did his job. I did my job. You know, and it was the mascot
That's
games, and you know, I ran spotlight for that. That was a fun one.
my brother did security for WrestleMania last year, and because he's counterterrorism, and you know, he has to stand there with his long gun and everything, and he saw all these fanboys like going crazy and like taking pictures with wrestlers, and it was like there was like a photo booth you could pay to go like stand in there and pose with the wrestler, and everybody came out, and like these grown men in their mid-40s were going ape shit when they saw all these wrestlers. He's like, Mike, it was the most insane thing I've ever seen. And I'm like, go to Comic-Con. I'm like,
right?
Oh yeah,
go to Comic-Con.
My
I did
stepbrother did
wrestling
that
and
with Jerry
Comic-Con
King Lawler. He
back-to-back.
has a picture with him. He
Comic-Con
came
was more crazy.
Comic-Con is crazy.
Yeah, it is.
The weirdest thing that's ever happened to me is that I went to the bathroom that's totally inclusive, and because the men's room line was too long, and I was in line with chicks and dudes and guys dressed like Sailor Moon, and it was the weirdest thing I've ever experienced in my life. And I will never go to a bathroom like that ever again. Never.
I've been to one like that before. It's weird. It is.
Yeah, it is weird. Like you're standing behind a girl, and then I'm like,
because you think it's a girl, because like I mean I have nothing wrong. I'm not going to say anything.
I'm totally for making decisions.
Well, I don't want to say anything to like wrong, because I might say something wrong, and I don't want to say anything wrong.
What if I have to take a poop and there's a girl next to me?
Well,
I don't know. It reads me out. Look, if you want to
nothing against anybody. It's nothing against anybody at all. It's not that. It's just like
you've grown up in society where you're used to it,
right?
And it's just weird to me. Totally like mind-boggling. But it is what it is. It's Javits Center in Manhattan. You know, progressive, whatever.
Yeah.
But
throw a temper tantrum like other people
cosplay. You don't know if it's a dude or not. If they go up to the stall, you know, Sailor Moon is the urinal.
Yeah.
I don't know. Comic-Con is insane though. It's gotten too big and too crowded.
Over the years,
and it's overwhelming. It's just to the point where like you can't move. You can't even get through look at somebody's artwork or talk to somebody, because people are just knocking you on your ass.
Oh yeah, they'll definitely knock you out of the way just to get somewhere, even if you're in line. I mean, it's crazy.
Like Artist Alley, like people like lined up to go talk to Rob Liefeld. I'm like
oh, that would never happen. I could never get in touch with him. That would be. Oh,
I mean, Rob was there. He was nice. I mean, but the line.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he's nice.
There's place, and you know, and then you see, and then I see Frank Miller in his wheelchair, like all grumpy, and he's like, "Get the fuck away from me!" He's like, "Go away! I don't want to talk to you." And then you have your pink-haired,
you know. Oh no.
Your You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Or guys with soy beards, girls with pink hair.
Oh no,
They don't look
the
happy.
soy boys. No, they don't. It's very weird too. Why are they not happy?
So morose.
You would think
you're at Comic-Con. You're on a fucking big stage.
that's what I'm saying. Why are they not happy? Why can't you just be happy?
They're not happy.
No, they're not happy people at all.
They give you like scowls and dirty looks. Like,
Well, they're not happy anywhere. Like not on Twitter, not on not in real life, not anywhere. It's very odd.
but then you see like Billy Tucci, and he's got like a boombox, and he's like, "Yo,
Yeah.
ladies and gentlemen, get over here, Brooklyn's own Billy Tucci, Don Tucci in the house."
All right. Well, it looks like that launch party's not till 9. So.
You're having a launch party?
Oh, I'm not. I'm going to participate in one.
Oh, whose lunch?
Sickestofall.com. It's this website.
I'll tune in an hour. I'm gonna stream soon anyway, so
I will too. If someone,
you know,
I'll participate.
It's Drew. I mean, I happen to like Drew. I think he's cool.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Who is it again? I don't know who it is.
Drew. He's Supreme Heretic.
Before bounding into comics. I'm sorry, Brian, if I cut you off.
Both of you are talking. I couldn't hear. I'm so sorry. What?
He's a writer for Bounding into Comics.
Okay. What's his name again? I couldn't hear you, Brian.
Drew Taylor is also called Supreme Heretic.
Okay. I'll look that up after we get off. So I'll look it up now actually, and then I can go ahead and.
I put that in the private chat.
By the way, people still have still use Facebook these days. You know that, right?
Oh, do I need to check my Facebook, Mike?
No, I'm just saying people still use it.
Okay. No, because I rarely check it.
Like no one uses it.
Yeah,
So,
people still use it. Biscotti, what are you doing? Biscotti, stop it.
Biscotti.
He is such a pretty cat.
He's playing cat right now.
That is a nice cat.
I am not a cat person, but I mean, because I have dogs, but like I love looking at cat pictures and going crazy over them.
Come on.
I was just telling somebody that
Cryptos.
Lola.
Oh, okay. Him, right?
My dog
Crypto,
Lola.
What?
Cryptos? Supreme Heretic?
What?
What? No.
I'm looking at something. Don't
No. Far from crypto.
I'm like,
I was like, wait a minute, what? That's what I was thinking. I was like, wait a minute. Wait, what? I'm confused.
Far away from that guy.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, wait.
Testosterone something overdrive? Is that like
yeah, he's
you got me confused for a second. Okay, I got it now.
He likes to stir the pot.
Yeah,
yes.
That's what I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so, got him.
Well, all right. 2100 hours, 9 p.m. Eastern time. I will
Scotty, stop it.
I was saying about Lola is that like telling someone that you can't leave butter or steaks or meat on the counter because Lola will just take it. She'll eat a stick of butter. If she's eating lobster.
That's what. Yeah.
My filet mignon, she ate.
Well, yeah.
Okay, don't chew on that. Don't chew on that. Oh.
Fighting with this cat.
Yeah. Well, that's what Tripper would do. Tripper, and I'd have to put him on a diet and all this, and it was just like it was a mess. So.
Oh, he's a shit star.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a
Brian. Is he blood?
No. No, we clip him.
I'm sorry, but my doggies are like the. I mean, okay, I can't say that because Lola is a beautiful dog, but okay, I'm gonna say huskies. My two huskies are the most beautiful huskies. Is that fair enough? Fair enough. Because I was showing, I just haven't seen their baby pictures in a long time, and I was showing Mike them, and I was like, oh my gosh, they've just grown up so much. But yeah, they're so beautiful.
Now that one dog has two different colored eyes because it's beautiful.
Both of them do. Yeah.
Both of them do. Oh yeah, they're beautiful dogs.
Yeah.
Yes.
One's blue. One's.
I like the blue and the brown, right?
Mm-hmm, both of them have that.
Are they siblings?
Yes, sir. Oh yes, one of them is one's gonna turn for June and one's August and four
Cool.
in August.
Cool. All right, but on that note, it's 1 hour.
I know it went by fast.
On a good note, and I just want to get the message to everybody out there. Just if you're artistic, you're talented, and if you have any type of skills, if you want to write a story, and somebody can do like a short, we can all work together. We can collaborate.
Oh, that would be great. Because I was talking to Lola about it, and she was really trying to get me into like making a comic. Because I was showing her some of my new artwork. And
dude, you need go ahead. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, go ahead. What were you saying?
Dude,
I need what?
To get like in touch with some of us, and we'll try to guide you.
She told me to talk to you about it, and I was like, well, okay.
You have an iPad?
Yeah, I have. Well, I've got a few things. I mean, I can work with.
Do you have a what do you call those stupid things? Like they're not stupid actually. They're the tablets that you can plug into your computer and draw with.
Yes, I can do that.
That's what Tina uses. She has a Huion, Huion. It's like
I know what you're talking about. Those things. I don't have one of those things. So no. But I do have something that I can.
They're weird to draw on.
But those are.
I prefer going regular drawing, and then once I have it done, I'll go to the iPad and I'll make it spicy. I'll flare it up.
Right. You can use just regular like iPads or just.
I'm gonna show you pictures of that. It's in this chat.
Okay.
I'm not gonna dox anybody in the chat, but I did this on my iPad.
Dox anybody? I'm not afraid of doxophobic. Not doxophobic.
I'm not doxophobic either, but some other comments maybe. So.
Okay. I don't think anybody is anybody in here.
No,
They're still here.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Is it not working or something? I want to see it.
I did this the other day and I posted it. Actually, I think I put it in the chat. I may have put it in Facebook. Where is it? Mike Engerhauser. That's me.
That's you, yes. That was funny. It's like.
That's me. And
yes, it is.
I'm looking for it. I'm looking for it. Oh, look, that dog is so cute. I want. This. I'm gonna screen share it before we go. This is a pretty cool picture.
Of course. Oh, I showed Brian my dogs, didn't I?
You did actually.
I did that.
Oh, that's great. I like it.
I used paint. I used digital paintbrushes.
I like the mask. I love the mask.
I used to have one of those in the army and as a cop. And they made me give it back because it's worth like $4,000.
Well, of course, yeah. I'd imagine. But yeah, I like that a lot.
Yeah, I like it too. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, you should have posted it.
All right, guys. I'm gonna hop out of here. Thanks for having me.
All right, well, I'm gonna end the stream anyway. So.
Okay. Well, yeah. All right. Well, you guys have a good night. Okay.
All right. Hey, I'm in the stream, so I will talk to you all later. All right.
Yeah, I had a great time. I actually talked about wrestling. It's something I never do. So yeah.
Well,
I had a good time.
I was a huge fan of wrestling back in the day, but not anymore.
Well, I mean, yeah, I know wrestling from my stepbrothers. So yeah.
Well, we used to like almost break our bones doing it in the house. Wrestle. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
pretending I'm Randy Savage jumping off the couch onto my brother. Yeah.
That's funny.
All right. I will talk to you later and have a good day.
Okay.
All right.
You too.
Everybody else that's watching. Good night.
All right. Good night. Bye.
Good night.